Hello artists, so today we're going to be learning about how to create just a very simple landscape using 0-point perspective. So let's get started. Alright, so I have my piece of paper here, and what I want to do with my pencil is I want to go ahead and I want to create a line that's going to separate my sky from my land. If I think about the sky is up. The sky is up. So towards the top of my paper is where my sky is going to be. If I think about where the ground is, I look down towards the ground. So the ground is at the bottom of my paper. So the first thing I'm going to do is make a line just right across my paper. It can be straight, it can be curvy. If I wanted to do a hill, maybe it's curvy. I don't know. But this is 0-point perspective. I'm just going to look straight on. Sky, land, sky, land. All right. So from here, if I wanted to, I need to think about what I want to add to my landscape. I want to think about where I am. So if I'm looking at my house, maybe I need to draw a house. So from here, I would go ahead and I would draw a square or a rectangle, depending upon how your house is. Let's make those a little darker so you can see them. And I would go ahead and make a basic simple shape. I need to add a triangle on top. I remember that it's really pointy. And then I can add a part on bottom for my house. Now I notice that my line goes right through my house, so I need to erase that with my eraser. I need to get rid of that. Alright, then I can add details to my house. Maybe I add like some windows, maybe I add a door, maybe I add a porch off the back here. Whatever it is that I would like to add. I'm going to add in my door here. Add in a porch. Alright, so I have lots of shapes. If I wanted to create a sidewalk that goes from my house to wherever I'm going, maybe I just add a curvy line. Maybe it goes off the paper. And then I would add another curvy line. Goes off the paper. It got a little bigger at the end because it's getting closer to me. Then maybe I want to think about, maybe there's a tree by my house. So maybe what I'd like to do is I'd like to add a tree. And what I do is I'd start with my trunk of my tree. It's kind of like a rectangle. It just kind of goes out at the bottom. So I'm going to add a rectangle out at the bottom. Then what I want to do is I'm going to add little bumpy circles around. Bump, bump, bump. This would be a really, really tall tree. Okay. Then again, I can't see through my tree, so I got to erase that line in the background. All right. I think another thing I'm going to add over here is I'm going to add maybe a lake. Maybe there's a little lake by my house and I would really like to go swimming there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add an oval. Maybe there's a little dock off the end so that I can go fishing. So I'm going to add a little dock here. Okay. Maybe it would be a lot bigger. I feel like I don't like this. If I wanted to and I wanted to make it bigger, I could just go ahead and just make it go off the page too. And then erase the lines I don't want. That's better. Then in my sky, I would add other things that would be in my sky. So maybe I want a sun or maybe I want a moon. Here's how I would draw a moon if I wanted a moon. I would add, it looks kind of like a backwards C. It's not quite as tight. And then what I would do is I would start here, start at the top, and I would kind of trace my C to meet the other side, right? And I could add a moon. If I wanted like mountains in the back, I'd put them right on top here, just right on top of my line. I could add maybe a couple mountains because they're still sitting on the land. They're just really far back. Happy creating!